Okay, so matte painting. Okay, so today's topic. Who is Sunny?
Sir, Sandeep sir.
Okay, okay. So what is matte painting? Okay, so first I will show you what is matte painting. This is another very important topic. Okay, especially for VFX students, VFX, C++, and not all, and also graphic designers and photographers. Okay, so matte painting, with matte painting, what we can do, we can create an environment. Environment means what? మనకి చుట్టూరా కనిపించేది. So environment means, see, when you are on the roads, you see buildings, traffic. Okay, when you are in forest, you see trees, sky, everything around you. So we are going to create that environment using matte painting. Okay, so for example, if you look at this image here, see, you can see the mountains, you can see this castle, you can see this okay, sky, okay, and you can see this water. So all these are part of different images. So we are going to combine all the images and create a matte painting. Okay, so that is what is our idea. And mostly, what we call matte painting, we call matte painting as environment painting. Okay, right. So before we start matte painting, you should know the rules of matte painting. You should have to follow some important rules. Okay, so what are those rules? So there are three important rules, that is, see, perspective, okay, match color, and edge selection. Okay, perspective, match color, and edge selection. So what are these three things? See, first we'll see what is perspective. Perspective means, see, whatever objects are far away from your eyes, they are very small. Whatever objects are close to you, they appear very big. Okay, so that is perspective. For example, I will show you what is perspective in these images. Okay, see here. See, this mountain is appearing big and this mountain is appearing small because it is far away. Right, so such things are there, such things can be seen in almost all the images. Okay, see, see, this tree is looking bigger than this okay, this mountain. Okay, here we have a perspective. Okay, so that is the first important rule that we have to follow. Okay, objects that are far away should be small and objects that are close to the camera should be big. Second rule is match color. See, when you take images from different sources, what we are doing actually, we are taking images from different sources and we are combining them together. And when you are combining all images together, they should appear as if they are part of a single image. Okay, we should show to everyone that these images are actually part of a single image. So if you want to show them as a single image, you have to do match color. Or you have to match the color of different images, because one image is shot in morning, one image is shot in evening, or one image has bright colors, one image has dark colors. So what do we do? We need to do color match and make them look like they are part of a single image. That is the second rule. Third rule is edge selection. So see, when you select images and put different images from different sources into a single document, you should find that the edges are having some fringes or some white color, some border color will be there. So that has to be removed. We should remove that fringes. So the edges of all the elements or all the objects that we are going to bring should have sharp edges. Okay, should have the sharpness. That is the third rule. So if we follow these three rules perfectly, properly, we are going to get a perfect matte painting. Okay. So now we will start the matte. See, I am going to create a matte painting of a castle. Okay, castle matte painting. Okay. So for that, first rule I am going to follow is first I will follow the perspective as well as I will also follow the match color. Okay. So I am going to take a A3 size document. Hmm? So where is A3 size? You will select the A3 size landscape. Okay. And next, what you are going to do is, so I am going to just remove the background. So we'll take a transparent document. Okay. Right. So next thing, what you are going to do? See, first step is I am going to select the castle. Okay. So how we can select the castle? Okay. See, you can actually use a quick selection tool here. Okay. And you can click on this select subject. So it will try to find where the subject is, and it may take some time because it is here in this type of images. It may not find the subject properly. Okay. Okay, it is able to find the subject. So this is the castle. Castle is the subject. Okay. So we will like try to remove this bottom image. Okay, you can find out. Okay, if you want to improve the selection, you can try to improve the selection. Okay, okay, this much is okay. Right. So the next thing is, so we will just simply we try to fine tune it here. Right. So now we will try to select this. Okay. So I'm going to keep the castle here. We'll give some name to our file. Okay. So see, we can create a folder here on desktop. Okay. So we'll say add to painting. Okay. And we'll say castle. Okay. Castle matte painting. Okay. So I have selected a castle. So let me try to scale it a little bit. Okay. So we can expand it like this. Okay. See? Right. So we can merge these two layers. We can make it a little bit lengthy. Okay. Okay. So we'll merge it again. So this is the castle actually. So we'll center align. Okay. So now we'll give name to the layer. Okay. So see, naming is very important. this name is very important here for our document, and also for the layer also we have to give naming. So we'll say chassis. Okay. Next. So next what we are going to do is I am going to get the mountains. Okay. So we will be getting the mountains, and let us try to uh, scale it a little bit. Okay. You can use C or not scale, crop. Expand this. Okay. You want more space, right? So then what I will do is I am going to get these mountains. Okay, these mountains. See, actually I am using 2022 version Photoshop, latest version. Okay, so in 2022 there is one advantage here. See, if you just take a object selection and then click on this mountain, click, that's it. Automatically it will select. It will take time very much. If it is able to find the wait a minute, I will show you something. So this is a new feature in 2022, but maybe it is not able to find the mountain. But see here, if you select here, see, automatically we are getting, it is able to find the subject. So just if you click on that, you are going to get a selection. See, very easy. See, able to find the subject here. Okay, this is a new feature in 2022, but here, okay, it's not able to find the subject. Okay, it's okay, so we will do it manually. Okay, we'll use a quick selection. Okay, so just simply hold shift and select the mountain. Then what is the next step? Simply drag the mountain. Okay, keep the mountain below it. Okay, so I'm also going to take a duplicate of this, and we will flip this. Okay, right. So we will merge these two layers, and we'll take one more. Okay, just like this. Okay, right. So we will merge these two layers. Okay, and then we'll take one more layer actually. So we want some mountains behind the uh, actual, okay, big mountain. Okay, so Control T, here another set of mountains. Okay, they make them very small like this. Okay, okay, and we can take one more set actually. Okay, we'll keep it behind everything. Okay, come, and we can make it actually a little bit bluish in color. Okay? Yeah. Right. So we just we can make the opacity. Okay, no need opacity. Okay, we just keep it like that. See, now we have some mountains. So what we'll do next? So I'm going to merge these layers. Control E, and then we'll give the name mountains. Okay. So this is mountains and this is castle. Okay. Right. So see, the next important thing we have to do is, see, we have to create a color match. Okay, see the castle is having different colors. Mountains are also having different colors, means the lighting between two images is different. Okay, so how to do match color? Okay, see, you want to write down this, you can write down. Just a minute. So let me punch. So see, you write down this point. Okay, okay, see, now we have to do color matching. See, the color matching has to be between the castle and mountains. Okay, so means castle should get the color of mountains. Okay, so let us see how we can do that. So we have to select the castle layer, and then so we have to go to the image adjustments, and here we have this option match color. Okay, so open this match color, and then what you have to do is, first we will come to this section. Okay, bottom section. Here we have to select the name of our document. See, the name of our document is here, source. So here this is the name, Castle Matte Painting. Select that, and here we have the option layer. So from here we have to select the layer which is going to match the color. So which the color of that particular layer we have to apply to the castle. So which is mountain. So see, when I select the mountain, see, we got the color. Okay, so now see here, the castle has got the colors of the mountains, but here you see, okay, here you see one thing, the color is now 100%, the matching effect is 100%, but we don't want 100% matching effect, we want to reduce the matching effect. So how we can do that? See, here we have some options: fade, color opacity, luminance. Fade means, see, if fade value is 0, matching effect is 100%, full matching effect. So I am going to reduce the fade amount. Now you see, slowly matching effect is coming down. So we should not keep it if you keep it 100, see, this matching effect is totally gone, but we want to keep somewhere in the middle, see, something like that. Now the matching effect is still there, so we can reduce it further. Okay, you can keep it somewhere here. Next is color intensity. So if you want the color to be very dark, so you can increase the color intensity. Okay, the color will be dark. But if you don't want color, if you want some black and white, okay, see now it is totally black. So color intensity should also be in the middle, somewhere here. Okay. Luminance. Luminance means brightness. So if you want it to be a little bit bright, increase the luminance. Okay, it is now becoming bright. If you don't want it to be bright, so you can reduce it to make it a little bit dark. Okay, this one also should be somewhere in the middle like this. Okay, so now we have a perfect matching effect. Now castle is perfectly matching with the color of mountain. Okay, that is very important. You do color matching, it looks like they are part of a single image. Okay, then click OK. Okay, this is the first thing. Next I am going to get the sky. Okay, so I will select the files and I am going to select this. Okay, we will select sky from this image. Okay, so simply select the marquee tool. Okay, and then simply drag this and keep it here. So we are going to keep it below this. Control T. Okay, so if you are getting blurry effect, you can actually convert it into a smart object. Okay. Right click, convert to smart object. Okay. But okay, it's looking nice, no problem. Okay. Right. So here we have put the sky. We don't have to do the color matching for sky because sky is totally different. Okay. Right. Next, see here. Next, I am going to get the grass. We are going to put a grassland here. See, a grassland should be in this place. Okay. So, how we can get the grassland, and you will give proper naming. Try to give proper naming. Okay. Type. Okay. So we are going to select a grassland. Okay, this one. I am going to select this grassland. So let me select the grassland with this option, path option. Okay. So just click here. You can use pen tool or you can use laser tool also. Laser tool or polygon laser. Okay, control enter. Control enter. Then we will simply drag this and keep it here. Okay. So we will try to adjust it. Okay. It's okay if you can stretch it actually, no problem. But don't stretch it too much. Okay, so this is a grassland. So even for grassland also, see, we have to do some color matching. And also let me actually see the edges here. See, here we are getting some problem near edges. Water. Okay, we'll do one thing. So we will actually try to we can do one thing. See, control and click on this thumbnail. We got a selection here, and then we will shrink the selection. Okay, I think I told you in one of your classes how we can put the selection little bit inside. So we go to the select, modify, contract. Okay, we can use 7 here. Click. Still we want some more. Okay, contract, and we put 10. Okay, so then I will inverse the selection. How to inverse? Control Shift I. Or you can go to the select and select inverse, and then simply hit delete. Okay, see, now some places are deleted, but still we have to we can improve here. So we can use the clone stamp here. See, here we are still having the column. So just select the clone stamp, because it is anyways far away now. no problem. Say something like that. Just we want that to remove that blue color, okay? So for that blue color we can use the clone strand. Right. So here also we can use. We can also use it. We can also use the another way, that is, you can use Control T and then you can use a warp tool. Everybody remembers warp. Okay. It's taking time. Okay. So, so something like this. Right. So this is 2022 version. So this is 2022 version. That is why it's taking a little bit time. Yeah, new version, latest version. Okay. Okay. So see here. Okay. Now I have adjusted the grassland. So now see the next step. You have to give naming to this grassland. Okay. Hmm? 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 That is called perspective. Okay. Okay. So now what we'll do? See, we'll match the grass to mountain. Okay, we'll match the grass to mountain. How? Simply go to the image adjustments, match color, and then see here again. So the grass should match to mountain. So what should we do? Here we have to first select the document name. Then the grassland, here we will select the mountains. See, the moment you select, it's totally in purple color. Okay, so we will actually reduce the effect here. See. Hmm. And we can also try to increase the color intensity here. Okay, see, but we want to remove that purple color. Okay, I will tell you how to remove that purple color. Okay, so we can make it a little bit dark also. If you want, you can make it a little bit dark. Okay, don't make it too dark. Okay. So to remove that purple coloring, so we will use another adjustment, that is hue and saturation. Okay, so how? Just simply click here and apply the hue and saturation. And this hue and saturation should affect only the grass. It should not affect the mountains or castle. So what we can do? We have to click on this clipping. Just remember, this is very important. Only if you click on the clipping mask, it will affect only the layers that is below it, like this. Okay. So the next step is, we want to remove this purple coloring. So for that we will select this eyedropper. Just click on the purple color line. Okay, that particular color will be selected. Now what is the next step? So we want to make that one green in color. So simply try to move this slider till it becomes green. So it is see, slowly becoming green. See, now that purple color is becoming green. So we can actually make it a lot dark green if you want. So see, light green or dark green. So try to adjust it. Okay, adjust it till it becomes, till only you only see the green color. That purple color is totally gone. See, now purple color is gone. You would understand. So you can actually try to change this color. See, now we are getting different colors, but we don't want any different color. We only want green color. Okay, so we can actually try to change the lightness also here. The lightness will make it a little bit dark greenish. Okay, see, like this. See. Okay, so we have adjusted it now. Right. Now the next step is, see, I'm going to put a lake. Okay, we'll put a lake in this place. Okay, lake means what? Cheruvu, or we call it what? Yeah, Talab in Hindi. Hmm. So here it is. Right. Okay, so first we will select the lake. So I'm going to use pen tool. We'll select, see, path is has to be active. We'll select it from here. Hmm. Okay, control enter. So you just apply figure. Okay. So just drag it on this. Right. Right. Okay. See now, see here. See, actually we are having the sharp edges here. Okay, and also the color is also not matching. See, this grass is different, this color is different, so we have to again do the color matching. So this time we should not match to the mountains, we should match the lake to grass. Okay, so just type the name lake. Okay, then what we'll do is image adjustments, match color. Okay, and again select the castle, our document name, and this time the lake should match to what? Grassland. So simply select the grass. So see here. So we got the matching, so but we'll reduce the matching effect here. Okay, so we can increase the luminance also if you want. We can increase the color intensity. Okay, so something like this. So the only problem we are having is this seam. See this line. So we will fix that line. Okay, so we can fix the line. We can use mask. Okay, we can use a mask, and then just select the mask. Okay, so we just the flow is okay. Okay, so you select a soft prompt. Okay, this is very important. So just remove that scene. Okay. Okay. Now the next thing is, see here we are having this yellow coloring. See, this grass is having yellow color, so that is why it's not looking realistic. So I will change that yellow color to green color, so that it looks natural. So the next step I'm going to do is just apply a hue saturation to this layer. Okay, hue saturation, make it into a clipping mask. Okay, see, this is very important. If you forgot this now, what will happen? This will affect the other layers. Sky, mountain will also be affected, so that is why always click on this. Okay, all right. So next thing is, see, we will actually pick this yellow color. How to pick the yellow color? See, just click here. Okay, see here you will get the yellows. So now we will turn that yellows into green. So how we can do that? See, simply try to move this point. So now it is, if you move it to the left, it is becoming dark. So we'll move it to the side. See, now it has become green. See. But we don't want this much green. We can actually reduce the if you reduce the lighting, it will become dark green. Increase this. See, now it is looking nice. See. Okay. So now the yellow grass is become green grass. Okay. Now it is looking natural. See. Huh? So we can actually just a minute. Okay. So you can increase it. Okay. Now it's looking nice. Okay. Right. So now we have done color matching. See. Hmm? So the next step is see. See here we have to create a perspective. So what is perspective? Yeah. Hmm. Images. Images. Hmm. Already we have given it. We can delete this. Okay. Then we will apply the mask again. Okay. You can do that if you want. Then what should I do then? Hmm? Okay. Right. So now the next step. Okay. So now the next step. See now we have to create a perspective. What is perspective? See, if I put an object here in this place, it should look big. Okay. So this is very important. Okay, because it's close to the camera. Anything close to camera should be big. Anything far away from camera should be small. Okay. So what objects we can put? Okay. Here. What objects we can put? Okay, so because it is a castle, okay, uh, you can actually let us put one old car. Hmm? Hmm? Horse, huh? You can put a horse, huh? Horse or cart. You can put car or horse or cart. Hmm? Okay, bullock cart is better. Okay, we'll see. Where is bullock cart? Huh? Let us take a bullock cart and check. So we want a only bullock cart, okay? So we don't want bulls, only bullock cart we want. Okay. Let me check. So here all bulls are there. Okay, because cart is not there. So if we type cart, let us see what will it. Can get take this one also. Okay. This is correct. Hmm. This is next. Hmm. Okay, we'll use this. Okay. Okay, we'll do this. Okay, so cart. Okay, we'll put it. See, always keep it in inside your folder. So matte painting cart. Okay. So right click and we'll open with Photoshop. So you want only cart here. Hmm? So what we can do actually, we can just simply use a select subject. Okay, click selection to select. calculating. Okay, but actually we are also getting the, it is selecting only the border, so we want to remove that white coloring also. How we can remove white color? Hmm? Inside white color, there is white color inside the spikes. How we can remove that? Anybody can do? Hmm? Color range, but color, there is one problem with color range actually, because there is white color even on the cut. Hmm? Silent. Okay, see, there is white color on the skirt also. So how we can remove that white color? Huh? Let us see with color range first. Okay, if possible, let us see. Okay, see, it has selected some portions here. Okay, so what we can do, we can actually choose a selection, and we can subtract this. We can only keep the areas. Okay, able to understand everyone? Hmm? We'll only keep these areas and then finally we'll delete them. Alt over. Do it carefully. Okay, or we can use a this one. Okay? Which one? Lazo tool. Right? And simply now what you do? Okay, I think we have removed everything. Okay, then simply hit delete. Is it gone? So I think it is removing excess now. We'll do one thing. So it has removed, but it has actually removed some important places. Okay, so we'll do one thing. Let me take a duplicate here. Okay, see, now fixed. Take a duplicate, merge it. Okay. Hmm? Okay. Merge it. Okay. Right. So then, what is the next step? Simply drag. Okay, we can make it big. So here actually we have to remove. Okay. Okay, it's okay. See, it is looking big here. Hmm? And we can actually use a distort here. And okay, let's tell this one. So one thing we'll do actually, that is, see, there is some, the next last step is edge selection. Okay, what is edge selection? So here we have this white color edges. Here also we have the white color edges that we have to remove. So how it, and also we have to do match color. Here we also have to do match color. Match color edge selection. Okay. Okay. Shadow. Okay, we can also create a shadow. So first thing is, let me actually improve it a little bit. Okay. So I will use a magic wand here. So we can actually, Magic eraser, actually see I will expand the selection, that is what I am doing. So try to modify, expand, okay, and then hit delete, okay, so something like this, and we can also use it here, okay, yeah, and some places see you have to do it manually, so like these places, okay, because it's not possible to select them perfectly, so you have to do it manually like this, okay, hit delete service, okay, so something like this, and you can improve the selections if you want. First we'll do the edge selection for this card. So how we can do that? Control and click on this, hmm, control and click on this, and then contract the selection. How we can contract the selection? Modify contract, okay, so modify contract and we'll say 3, okay, and then what is the next step? Inverse, delete, inverse and delete, okay, see the we have removed in some places, okay, okay, so then it's okay now. Now what we'll do is, see, we'll take one more duplicate here, control J, okay, and actually we can use this overlay, see, overlay will look little bit dark, able to understand, to take overlay, it's now it's looking little bit dark, and we can merge these things, hmm? Able to understand, okay, so we have to do color matching, okay, still, and still if you want to say improve these areas, see for example here, some parts are there, see here, okay, you can still remove them, okay, uh, right, okay, so this much is okay. So now what is the next step we'll do? Actually just let me improve it, okay, because here it's not looking nice, here, okay, so we can just simply, okay, some small places, okay, you can sit and do it, carefully, okay. Vanilla, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, this is very important topic, for VFX, even for graphic design, okay, okay, so the remaining things you can improve, it's okay. Now we'll do the color match, okay, we'll say cart here, okay, we'll use cart, and then, okay, before color matching we'll do one thing, see, this wheel should be inside the grass, okay, so for that what we'll do, we'll apply some mask, okay, apply mask, and then take a brush, take a soft round brush, what, you can actually, okay, you can keep it like this, okay, just slightly, here, just keep it like this, okay, so that it is looking like it is inside the grass. Okay, so something like this. Okay. Then now we'll do the color match. So okay, for what it has to match? Hmm? It should match to the grass. Hmm? Should match the grass, and we'll also keep one object here, this place. Okay, because we want perspective. That is very important. Okay, so what do we have to do? So hmm? Grass today match చేయాలి what no. Better, but you should not use the match color option. You will use the curves. You can use curves. Okay. Okay. So we'll try to do the match color here. So we'll use which one? There is the first you have to select the document name and the card should match to grassland. So see, it is now matching too much. Okay. Reduce the matching. Okay. So we can actually increase the color intensity. So luminance also. Right. Okay. Increase it a little bit further. Okay, now it's looking nice. Now the next step is here. See, I want some object in this place. Okay, what object you put here? Hmm? Horse, huh? Rabbit, huh? Horse and rabbit. Rabbit is very small. Okay, so I think we can use something like what we can put actually. We can put okay, here on the lake we can put a boat. We can put a boat. Okay, so we'll just type old boat. Okay, old boat PNG. Okay, so we can keep one old boat here. Ja. Minad. Okay. Okay, this is nice, huh? This is yeah, this is PNG file. Okay. It's not a PNG. What is this? The download. Okay, so directly this is a PNG, so you don't have to do any background removing. Okay, so simply drag and keep it in. Okay. So try to adjust it properly. So it should be small, right? It should be a little bit small because it is here. Huh? అవునా అది ఎవరు లేరు కదా అందులో కూర్చోండి దీనికి కూడా we have to put shadow for this also. Okay, you put it. Okay, so then what we'll do is, so first we'll apply some mask to this board. Okay, just start. Okay, so we'll just Okay, so something like it is submerged in the water. Right. Hmm? Submerged. మునిగిపోయినట్టు. Okay. Right. Okay, then we can do one thing. We can actually create a reflection here. So what we can do is this is optional. Okay. So something like this. Like a reflection. Hmm? Able to understand? Okay. Okay. We'll do one thing. So see here, I'm going to put one tree here because that is the with that we can create a perspective. Okay. Final perspective. Just one tree. Okay. We'll say some small tree because tree is far away. So tree and okay. Okay. So we'll just take a tree. Wait a minute. We want a big tree. Big tree we want. Okay. This is better. Okay. This is tree we got. I think PNG only. Yeah, it's PNG only. Just take. Okay. Actually, so the tree has to be a little bit. Just keep a tree here. So see, if you make it small, it looks like a perspective tree. Okay, something like this. If it is a tree is small, it looks like a perspective tree. That is something you should understand. Okay. So then we can say tree, and we will try to match it with the grassland. Okay. So we can match. So image adjustments, match color. Okay, and then we'll just say we'll say grassland. Okay. Okay. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Here also we can do. We can we can do no problem. But actually, my preference is like this. Hmm. Okay. So okay, we'll create a shadow for this. Control J. Okay. Then how to create a shadow? Anybody can tell? We just use a black color. Okay. Okay. So how we can do? We can use a text throttle. Okay. Hmm. Okay, this much is okay. And then we'll do one thing. So we'll actually reduce the capacity. Okay. Okay, you can we can give it a blur. Okay, we can just simply use. 1000 to this. Okay, see, now we have a soft shadow. Very much is right. Okay, see, okay, now the actual look is completed. So now the next step is, see, we have to create a different time zone. Okay, time zones means uh, we have to create a night shot, day shot, and afternoon shot. Okay, so that is the next target. But before that, so we'll do some edge selection here. Okay, so we can do the edge selection and try to properly name the layers. This is very important. Okay, if you don't name, you are not going to get the proper output. Okay, so we can do that. See, first we'll start with the mountains. Okay, so see here, here mountains are there. So the edges we are able to see a white color fringe here. See, can you see that white color fringe? So we have to remove that fringe. So we can remove that fringe. Anybody can tell? With white color. Hmm? So control and click on this mountain, and then we will again use a modify contrast. Okay, try to put 3 here. See, the now the selection is little bit inside. Now we'll inverse the selection. How we can invert the selection? Control Shift I, okay, or select inverse. Now we'll simply hit delete. Okay, see, you can see that fringes are gone. White fringes. So now edge is looking very sharp. Okay, so you can do the same. You can use the same technique for this castle. Castle is also having some improper edges. See, blue color fringe is having. See, so you select this. Okay, so always remember these 3 rules. Okay, perspective, match color, edge selection. Okay, so what you do? Select, modify, contrast. Okay, so again inverse the selection, control shift I, and then select. Okay, okay, so you try this. Okay, still if you find somewhere, you can you got the idea how to remove. Okay, right. Hmm? Hmm. Meghalaya. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Yeah, you can get that. You can get that Megal from online, and then you can paint. Okay, paint those. Okay, okay. We'll try. Okay, we'll try to do it. If you have time, we'll use. Okay. So the next thing, see, now the most huh? Yeah, fog. I will show you that. See, now the next step. Okay, now the actually the basic look is completed. Now we'll create the time zones. Okay, so now what we'll do is time zones. So how we can create a time zones? Okay, first we will start with afternoon. So we'll start with the afternoon time zone. So how we can create afternoon time zone? So see here, we will first create a common layer. So we can create a common layer. Control Alt Shift to E. Okay. Let me select a topmost layer. Okay. Control Alt Shift to E. So we got a common layer here. Okay. So then I'm going to convert this to smart object. Okay. So I'm going to convert it into a smart object. And then what I'm going to do is first I'm going to apply a curve adjustment to this. Okay. So just what you do? Apply curves. Okay, and it should be flipping now. Means the curve should affect only the bottom layer. Okay. So then what is the next step we will do here? See, first I am trying to make it very bright because we are creating a afternoon chart. Okay, we are creating an afternoon chart. Okay, okay. But afternoon should have some shading also, means some left side will put bright sunlight, right side will put some shading. Okay, so what I will do, first thing, see, because I have taken this as a smart object, I will first apply the sunlight. Sunlight should come from this corner. Okay, so filter, render, lens flare. Okay, so we will put a sunlight here. So we will use a 105 mm prime. Okay, so from this spot sunlight is going to come. Okay, this sunlight is too much actually. Okay, we can actually reduce the sunlight if it is too much. So what we can do, see, I can just double click, because I have converted it into a smart object. Now we are able to get the smart filter. So we can slightly reduce the brightness. Okay, slightly. Okay, see, now it is brightness is low. Okay, so now what is the thing we can do is, see, we can remove the, we can create some shading on the right side by selecting these curves. Okay, so how we can do that? So we can just take up brush tool. So here we can reduce the flow amount. Okay, because it should not remove it completely. So what will happen is, see, you want shading on the right side. See, it is now the too much shading is there. So what we can do is reduce the flow amount and make it a little bit better. Okay, the shading has to be somewhat better. Okay, should not look like it has too much shade. Okay, this much is okay. Okay, so this much shading is okay on the right side, because left side it is high. And then what you can do is, see, I can double click on this. See, if you try to increase it further, see, now it says you can clearly see the shading. See, now you can clearly see the shading on the right side. So this is a afternoon shot. This is afternoon shot. What you do is, see, I am going to select both these things, Control G. Okay, and then we say afternoon shot. Okay, this is afternoon shot, time zone. Next we will hide this. Next, see, next we will create a night shot. Okay, and in the end we will create a morning shot, day shot. Okay, so how we can create a night shot? See, night shot, if you want to create a night shot, first the sky has to be black in color. Night time the color will be very black. So what I will do, I am going to take a duplicate of this sky. Okay, I am going to select this sky. Okay, and use Alt and the black space. Okay, so first we have made the sky black. Okay, but see, the next thing what you do is, again select the topmost layer. Okay, and we will create a common layer. Okay, Control Alt Shift E. Again I have created a common layer. So nighttime lighting will be less, there will be low lighting. So how we can do it? See, we have some option here. See here. So what is the option? You just click here, and here we have something called color lookup. So color lookup. So what is color lookup actually? See, color lookup means there are some presets here. In color lookup we can find some preset. Preset means ready-made. Already some ready-made options are available. Okay, so if you want to create a simulate night type look, okay, here in this color lookup we can select one option. See here we can select actually different options: night from day, moonlight. Okay, so we'll first see how it looks. Okay, night from day. Okay, we got this type of look. And we'll also try moonlight. Let us see moonlight. So okay, moonlight is also almost similar. Okay, see the moment you selected, now it is a little bit dark. Okay, now we'll make it more dark. Okay, so how we can do that? See here, I'm going to just apply one more curves adjustment layer to this. Okay, and then we will reduce the brightness. Okay, so something like this. Now it is going to look like a night scene. Okay, and we'll add a little bit bluish coloring also. Okay, so we can add a bluish coloring because night time a little bit it will be little bit blue. Okay, so we can add bluish color. So just we'll add one more curves adjustments. Okay, and then here we'll select the blue color, and then so we will just increase the blue color. See, if you increase it further it will look like this, but little bit blue is okay, so that you'll get that feel of night. Okay, just a slight bluish color. Hmm? Okay. Okay, now we'll see it, we'll make it more interesting. See, I'm going to put a moon and stars. Okay, so let us get the moon. Hmm? So yeah, but it's not around minute. Let me check. So here we have full moon actually. Okay, we'll then what we'll do, so we will just select the quick selection, select subject. Okay, okay, let me wait, it's taking time. Okay, okay, make it small. Hmm? Okay, to make it interesting, see, we'll give some glow to that. Okay, some glow. So we can give glow. So we can give glow by taking one new layer, Control J. Okay, take a duplicate. Okay, and then I am going to apply a Gaussian blur to this. Blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, and then I will make it as a linear dot. Okay, okay. We'll just take duplicate. Let us see how it looks. See, now we got a some glow, but we can reduce it so fast. Okay, slight light glow. Okay, it's not too much. It's simple like. Okay, then what we'll do is we are going to put some stars. Okay, so I'm going to put one star. So we can put stars. So simply, so I think already we have stars, or we'll get it from, yeah, we'll get it from this. Okay, we'll get this is better now. Because anyways we are going to use it. We'll keep it in our folder only. Okay, so stars. Okay, so just right click, open with Photoshop. Okay, then we will just drag it and keep it here. actually we can keep it over here. So what we can do to remove the black color, anybody can tell? So we can actually use a screen blending mode. Okay. We can use screen, and we can do one thing. We will apply a hide all mask to this. Okay, all time. Okay, and then we will use some brush, and we can paint here. Okay, so just light. Okay, just light dabs. Okay, this much is okay. Okay, don't have to paint too much. Okay. So see here, we have created a night shot. Hmm? So what we'll do is we will select till here. Okay, and Control G. We will say night shot. Okay. So we have a night, we have a afternoon. Okay, and the last final. What is the next thing? Morning. Okay. So. Hmm? Okay. So we will just hide this. Okay. So now morning, how we can create a morning time zone? Morning time zone means something like 5 a.m. 5 a.m. how it will be means at that time everybody will be sleeping. Huh? 5 a.m. Okay. Okay. So how to create that 5 a.m. scene? Hmm? See, sky color will be orange. Sky color will be orange. So I'll take one more duplicate. Okay. Okay. So then what will do? Control and click on this sky. Okay. So we'll just create one orange color. Okay. Just take a new layer and alt and dot. Okay. So then we will use a blending mode. I think mostly overlay of soft light, soft light color. I think color will be nice. Okay, color blending mode. Hmm. Yeah, you can reduce opacity if you think. Okay, this much is okay. 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 So then, what is the next step? Okay. So see here, morning. First thing is it will be like sky will be orangish color. Okay, and the next thing is there will be lighting will be very less. 5 a.m. lighting will be low. Okay, so we have to simulate that also. Okay, so I am going to select the topmost layer, and then again we will create a common layer. Okay, Control Alt Shift to E. Okay, so then again I am going to apply a we can use color lookup also if you want. Okay, let us try with color lookup, but this is optional. If we are not getting good result with color lookup, we can use curves. So simply select the color lookup. Okay, and then you can select actually hmm, hmm, morning. Where is morning light? Moonlight. This is there is no morning light. Okay. Okay. Till orange we can use this. And let us say this is looking nice. This is one. Okay, and then we will after applying this we will also apply the color lookup. Sorry, curves. Okay. Hmm? Okay. So curve. Okay, and then see try to use this. Try to click on this. See, don't forget this. To forget this, now what will happen? It will apply affect the other layer. So something. Okay, this is the something. Don't make it too dark. This much darkness is okay. Okay, and then see we'll make it interesting. See, we are going to create a. We are going to put a sunlight. Hmm? So we can put the sunlight. Take a new layer. Okay, and we'll select the brush. So sun has to be, let's keep sun here. Okay, so how we can do, and we'll select which brush, soft round brush, and then I'm going to keep linear dots. Okay, and then we'll do one thing. So instead we'll actually take on pure dark orange color. Okay, then we'll do one thing. We'll take one more layer. Then we'll select the linear dot. This time I will select hard round brush. So something like this. Okay, and in case you want to reduce the opacity, you can reduce. Okay, light opacity. Okay, something like. Hmm? You can remove the shadow if you want. Okay. Okay. The next thing we'll do is, see, let me add a fog to this. So early morning, we can create some fog. So we can create a fog. Hmm? Okay. See, shadow you can remove. First you remove shadow and then create. How to create a fog? Just take a new layer. Okay, and then so I'm going to select the pen tool. Okay, let me select it like this. Okay, so then what is the next step? Okay, control enter, and then uh, so what is the thing? We'll give some feather. Okay, we'll give a very big feather value. Okay, 30 will give. Okay, 30 as feather, and we'll apply this white color. Okay, okay. So we have applied the white color. Now we'll give apply a blur to it. Okay, so we can apply blur, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, so some foggy. Okay, foggy scene. Okay, if you want more fogginess, you can just do it like this, right? And if you want to enhance the fog effect, what you can do? Control J. You know there is more fog. Understood now? So you can then reduce the opacity, something like that. Okay, you know there is fog. Understood everyone? See, this is the day shot. Three different time zones we have created. Okay, so this is matte painting. Three different time zones: night, afternoon, day. Okay, So many steps are there here. నువ్వు చూడలేదమ్మా. Right? Right? Okay. So see here. So we'll just save this actually. We can save all the three, but I will just save the morning shot. Wait. Okay, so we'll say okay, cancel final, and we'll select what JPG. Okay, so just click OK. Huh? What? Hmm. Okay.